here and welcome to a new video in the last episode of our road to top 100 season 10 episode 4 part 4. We reached top 100, so now we're going beyond. Let's call this the road to top 50 season 10. So we're starting out at 751.68 rating. The ladder didn't update yet at that point, so it still shows me as a veteran trainer, but I believe, rank 99 at this point. Anyway, see. I open up the leaderboard. Oh. Oh, actually. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, we got it in the previous episode, but then we haven't played for a bit. So we need like 1 or 2 wins to get into the top 100. But let's start this off, guys, as the road to top 50 episode 1, because we got it in the last episode. Okay, let's see. So team matchup. My opponent has a goal bet, which can be a bit annoying to our team, but my glide score can be super good versus him. But I'll be leading with the Mian Shao in this game to a goal, but I should not die to Bravebird, because I kind of want to knock him off. But let's see if I stay in to knock him off here, because losing Mian also means that I might be in trouble against Dragon, so I might actually switch out as well. Let's see what I do here, because I can also go into Gliscor pretty freely and just activate my orb. So I curious to see what I'm going to do here. I was probably calking if I die to Bravebird, and I guess if I swap out I might die. But I'll just get in my Gliscor here as my opponent goes for the U-turn. That's fine. I don't take too much damage and I activate my orb for free. And only Rotom can really threaten me on this team. Like Tyranitar needs Ice Punch. If it's Ice Beam, we don't really care as much. Garchomp is not gonna kill us from here, at least. I want to see what he's going to U-turn into. Yeah, this is going to be the Rotom. We don't have any information on this Rotom, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I'll pivot into Mienshao. Let's see. Gonna Wisp me? What's he gonna do? Oh, he just went straight for Hydro, which ends up working out for me, and I think I might just knock off here. Not too bad if this gets burned, but knocking this off means I can have an easier time later on when I battle it. And maybe he goes Gold Bat as well if he's Choice Scarfed. Well, he wasn't Choice Scarfed, we knocked him off, and he does indeed go for a Wisp, but misses. And I am getting my U-turn off. I'm not letting him burn this for free. I don't mind too much if he gets burned, guys. I only use this to knock off and to U-turn around. But because he showed Will-O-Wisp, he might not run Paint Split, meaning that every chip I get on this is going to be really nice. Unless Golbat is the Defogger, but Golbat already used U-turn, so if it's Defog, then it might like a move. I can get up my rocks here as he Volt switches out, because U-turn, like Roost, U-turn. If he runs Brave Bird and Defog, then he's lacking Toxic. If he uses Toxic, he lags Brave Bird or Defog on that mon. I get up my Stealth. He went into the Garchomp, which would probably mean that he has something to hit me with. So maybe he has something like Flamethrower. Looks to be his Stealth Rocker as well. But I can just go into Gliscor, and we knocked off Rotom, and he comes in on Stealth Rock. And he does indeed go for the Fire Blast. Scary Fire Blast. But yeah, what do we do here? I think Roosting or Swords Dancing might be fine, because he could still drop a Draco on me. I guess I was calking if he could knock me out with Draco from there, but I know the cogs. Draco from a Garchomp should not knock me out from there. So in that sense, it might be better to get the Roost off so I stay healthy on this Pokemon. We already knocked off the Rotom, which is already super helpful. We do indeed Roost. And my opponent does go into the Rotom. And he showed Wisp, so if this is his defogger, then there's no pain splits. So every time he comes down on rocks, his HP is not getting back. There's no Wish Pokemon on his team either. So I do go back into me Yanshao actually over Ferrothorn. On the defog, and do I just close combat here? Or do I just U-turn? Or some guaranteed chip? Because I don't care if this gets poisoned. So I do go for close combat. And he showed defog, so he uses Will-O-Wisp, now hits me. But look at how low Rotom is. I don't even need a Swords Dance to knock him out at this point. So I just U-turn there. As he goes into Golbat most likely. Yeah. I was thinking about knocking there, but I already got the damage off on him and he didn't want to take more chip. But yeah, I think I go Gliscor here and just Swords Dance in his face. Actually, oh, I go Weavile. Oh, wait, his Rotom is super low. That's true. I can use Icicle Spear as well. My opponent does go into the Rotom, but yeah, that should be a 2-hit KO, and I can just switch up moves because we are not choice locked on this this Weavile. Getting the Petiton 2 hits, but that's fine. I knock him out with Night Slash here. That's Rotom gone, and the next time I get up rocks with my Ferrothorn, I will most likely claim a kill. He goes into Mienshao, which I obviously not kill from here, but I have a full HP Gliscor. However, I go Weezing first in case he runs Hidden Power Rise on this. He has no Ice Type coverage on his team, unless he has Ice Punch on the Tyranitar. So just in case, and that's the only thing Weezing needs to do anyway, keeping that Pokemon in check. Yeah, he goes into Hydreigon here, and I have my Mienshao, which I can U-turn with. Just for Dragon Pills. And that looks to be like regular damage. So I think I U-turn again for free. Do I knock? Oh, I knocked. I guess I knocked anticipating the Golbat to come in. So because if we knock up Golbat, then my Gliscor might have an easier time knocking him out. But he went for Roost instead, so I get to knock off his item, which is most likely leftovers. A Bomb Berry. It's kind of useless against my team because I don't have a Dragon type attack. But knocking off the Bomb Berry means that if I copy his Hydreigon with my Ditto, he won't resist my attack, so that's gonna be helpful. Do I go into Weavile here? I do. Could have gone into my Ditto, but his Golbat still has the Eviolite. And I actually pivot back into this. And I think he stayed in to Dragon Pills me again, which was annoying. No, he went into Tyranitar. Okay. And that was another game, but this worked out for me. I figured he would swap though. And now I get the U-turn off as he goes Guard Jump. Don't miss. Don't miss. We don't miss. Getting some nice U-turn chip off, and then I get Gliscor in again. And I think this is where we can Swords Dance. Because Draco is definitely not 2-hit KOing me. Not with his special attack drop. And my opponent does go for Stealth Rock. I think I even Swords Dance again. Oh, I just went for Facade there, okay. Could have SD'd again, but I mean, at this point, Facade is gonna damage something anyway. I just felt like a +4 Facade would be cool too. But yeah, maybe he goes Hydreigon and then we hit Hydreigon, so that could be nice. He does indeed Draco, so would have liked Swords Dance again. He crits me. Well, good thing we didn't Swords Dance then. Damn. That's an annoying crit. We knocked him out at least. Yeah, good thing we didn't Swords. Yeah, I guess I had that in mind as well, in case he crits me. Does that make sense? Because getting that damage is also really important. He goes Mian Shao now. I can still heal this up against Tyranitar or Golbat, so I swap out there. He goes for high jump kick. And we lay down a Toxic Spikes. Because, like I said, Golbat showed U-turn, so he might not have defog on that one. So if I poison Mienshao or Tyranitar, it might be a bit more easier for me. But yeah, we healed up our Mienshao a bit, so now we can bring him in again. The reason I didn't want to copy the Hydreigon yet was because of the Golbat, which can definitely live to Dragon Pulses. Wonder if I... Yeah, we just U-turn. He Dragon Pulses again. And I get a free swap. Let's see what I bring in. I just go Weavile here. Yep. Weavile and click Icicle Spear. If Tyranitar comes in, he comes in on Poison. Such a strong one. He does go into the Tar. I always have my Ditto as well. Tar comes in on my 5 hits plus Poison, so yeah, those 5 hits were insane. Early Christmas present, and now I can just knock him out with Icicle Spear with 2 hits. Mienshao ends up coming in. I guess it was Scarf Shao. Yeah, at this point, it didn't feel very likely that I would lose. Because all I need to do is heal my Gliscor. All I need to do is heal my Gliscor, and then I most likely win. And I can do it against the Golbat. Barrathorn was kind of useless at this point. Because it's not gonna beat Hydreigon, it's not gonna beat Mienshao. I just decided to sack him as he went for a Rock Slide. And I felt like Mienshao might have been scarfed, so I could do something like Leech Seed here. Or Spiking. Or Stealth... I forgot that I didn't have Stealth Rock up this game. With Stealth Rock up, my Ditto can maybe do it KO the Golbat. Especially if we get Sandstorm chip in. Went for Leech here. I see Dragon Pulses. Yeah, I could pretty much just sack Mienshao here. Because Mienshao only needs to be there for the Hydreigon, and otherwise it doesn't really matter. And he still went for Dragon Pulse. He's definitely gonna kill me. The Flamethrower is actually instead, so my Mienshao is gonna live it. And he's about to take a 6-0 here. I go Gliscor first, which means he's forced to go into Mienshao because I can heal on Golbat. Do I just sack Ferrothorn here? There we go. Ferrothorn's not gonna do much, especially if well, if you can still leech sheet the Golbat, but opponent went for Scarf. I Gym Kick. I just leech here. What am I gonna do? Maybe he was afraid of Protect. He was afraid of Protect, so he still didn't kill one of my Pokemon. Wow, I get the leech sheet up. Now I went for Spikes. He uses Brave Bird. I think I just wanted to sack my Pokemon. Because I get in my Weavile, click Icicle Spear. Golbat is going to die, and I think I just switch out versus Mienshao. I can use Ice Shard with Weavile to revenge kill. Let's see. Oh, I Shard here, because he's most likely Scarred. Yeah, I think that's better. I forgot I wasn't choiced. Oh, yeah, I guess I was checking how high I was hit on here. I get my Ice Shard off. He does go for high jump kick, and then my Weezing can just come in to click Flamethrower. So I wasn't able to heal the Gliscor. I guess I could have healed Gliscor against the against the Golbat too, but I had this Pokemon to beat Mienshao anyway. So I won that game. That put me at 754.15. So we were in the top 100 again. I think it's rank 90. 15, rank 95 is where we are at now. The ladder hasn't updated yet, so I was going to queue up again, and I'm gonna skip ahead. So this is the next game, and it seemed like we were facing the same opponent because he had the same exact Pokemon. But now he knows my Mienshao has knockoff. But we also know his Rotom has Defog and Will-O-Wisp, which means he has no Pain Split. So if I ever knock him off, every chip on him we get he'll be on the timer. I decided to lead up with Mienshao again. And let's see how my opponent is going to lead this up. Jason Sparrow. I think that's the same person, yeah. He leads up with his own Mienshao. We know his Mienshao has high jump kick, which is actually a bit stronger than close combat. No, he's obviously running max attack. So I'm not gonna stay into that because I need him to switch into Hydreigon. Opponent does U-turn, but I activate my orb on Gliscor, which is helpful. And he goes straight into his Hydreigon, which is fine by me, of course. Because I can just go into Mienshao. We are still not burned. So if he Dragon Pulses and chooses to Dragon Pulse twice, he takes a U-turn damage. I don't know if I just knock off here though. Yeah, I do. I do knock off. And he went into Golbat, which is amazing. Because Golbat without Eviolite has a more difficult time coming in on Dragon Pulse if I copy his Hydreigon. And he has a more difficult time against my Weavile because he doesn't get the same defensive stats. And now I bring in Gliscor as he U-turns. This will get me close to full HP again with the Poison Heal. And maybe he's going into his Rotom Wash. Last time we didn't get to see what his Tyranitar had because my Weavile 2-hit KO'd him with Icicle Spear. Because we got 5 Icicle Spear hits on the first one. But still, I felt like that was a lot of damage, so that might have been an offensive Tyranitar. Yeah, I go into Ferrothorn here, because right now I don't want Mienshao to get burned for free. And if Ferrothorn gets burned, it's not as bad. Because I will heal it back with leftovers, and I can leech seed his whole team too. And Rotom cannot really stop my Stealth Rock. I just Stealth Rock here as he Volt switches out. And basically, I get up rocks, he has to come in on rocks. And he decided to go into Garchomp. From the last time we remember he had Fire Blast and Draco Meteor. But this time my Gliscor is full HP and he has his Poison Orb activated, so it's a pretty free switch. There's no way I'm going Mienshao. I was gonna say, man, just go Gliscor. I believe this was his Stealth Rocker too, so he might just go for Stealth Rock. Maybe I double into Shao, or I just Swords Dance in his face. Okay, we do Swords Dance. Because we get a bit of chip off on Rotom. And this kind of forces Rotom to defog as well, to Hydro Pump as well. So I can bring in Ferrothorn, and I think we just Leech or something. Basically, I wanted to force him to Hydro Pump, and I want to Leech him under pressure. Because if he defogs here, my hazards will stay up. Spike first, okay. Okay. So I spike first, which means he has to click Leech Seed. He has to defog. Yeah, it doesn't really pressure me too much, those Hydros. The burn is obviously annoying, because I don't get the leftovers recovery, but now I can Leech. He's most likely defogging, and he's gonna defog his own rocks away. And he can never really stop me from getting up rocks. And basically what I'm doing as well is wasting a few of his Hydro Pumps. Am I making the sick play by going into Gliscor here? I can definitely see myself doing it. Because I have Poison Heal plus... okay, we don't. Okay. That would have been a really sick play. Going Gliscor there and Swords Dance. But I still get out my rocks, and we got some chip up on Rotom too. So it's gonna be the same sequence here. Getting up rocks again. But this time, if Rotom comes in after my Swords Dance, I 2-hit KO him. And there's never a need for me to risk going for a Leech Seed there, because if he ever clicks Fire Blast on my Ferrothorn, it dies. But yeah, I think we just Swords Dance here. So Rotom does come in, and right now it should be a 2-hit KO. And yeah, we shouldn't die to Hydro. So I might just go for the Facade here. Let's see what I do. Okay, we do go for Facade. And he could still miss Hydro too. Which he doesn't, but... the next Hydro, the next Facade should be a kill. And remember, he doesn't have Pain Split on his Rotom, so I can just Facade there. And even if he switches out, that damage will stick around. But he goes into Tyranitar, which is surprising to me. I might think Tyranitar is Scarfed. He might be Scarfed. Because we don't see leftovers. And Garchomp is already the Stealth Rocker, so I don't think I'll risk it there. What am I even switching into this? Mienshao? Well, if he's scarfed, he shouldn't kill Mienshao. No, not with Ice Punch. He does reveal Ice Punch here. And it's not a 2-hit KO, so I can U-turn pretty freely here. As he Ice Punches again, and this reveals he's Choice Scarfed. Do I just go Wheezing? Do I go Ferrothorn? Okay. A Choice Scarf Ice Punch, but Tyranitar is basically eliminated right now. Do I Spike? Why do I not Leech? Okay. Well, the Spike ends up working out there. Like Leech, then I kill him, but it would take him more than one Ice Punch to kill me as well, meaning he would have died to me. I might even... Do I stay in there, like, anticipating Leech, because I have a Weezing in the back? I do Spike, yeah, okay. I get up 2 layers of spikes up on his over prediction. And now I can just go into Mienshao, and if Rotom ends up coming in, I can just knock him out with close combat after Stealth Rock damage. Oh wait, Mienshao is low. Oh, it's low from that attack. Oh, I wonder what I do here. I wonder what we do. Because this puts me into a position where I lose a Pokemon. Am I gonna sack this? I am, okay. I got up my spikes and everything, so in that sense, it's okay. I might even go into... well, Mienshao is actually gonna die, so I have to go into Weavile. I think we just Icicle Spear here. Because Rotom comes in on rocks, and then we should be able to knock him out with the Night Slash. If the Rotom comes in right now. The Tyranitar is low enough, so he decides to stay in. And I get the 2 hits and my Weavile dies. That's typical. So now I had to rely on Gliscor to win this game. So I guess I won't go Ditto here. I need to heal my Gliscor. The patented 2 hits, making it extra difficult for us, but it's fine. We Dragon Pulse here. I think he's in Stealth Rock range. Yeah, he's in Stealth Rock range. So ideally, if I can stop Rotom from defogging, that would be cool. But I don't think I will be able to. There's the Bomb Berry. Gonna go Mienshao, of course. Which is definitely Scarf. He's gonna U-turn. That's what I mean. I cannot stop. The only positive thing is if I go Weezing there. I went into Mienshao, anticipating U-turn. And he went for high jump kick, so that shit didn't work out for me either. But now I was able to go Gliscor because he was locked into high jump kick. Because I kind of wanted to... I tried to prevent that Rotom from setting up. That's why I was making the plays like these. Because still with Gliscor in, I pressured Rotom. But he does go Rotom now. And I think he's going to get his defog off. And this is going to be a boring part, unfortunately, guys. Because I remember what happened there. So I'm Swords Dancing. And look what he's going to do. He's going to defog. And Because he defog, I know I don't die to Hydro Pump, so I decided I'm going to Swords Dance again, maybe. No, actually, I shouldn't. I should Facade there. The reason I should Facade is because his Tyranitar is Choice Scarfed. So that means that I have to be at full HP to live the Ice Punch. Yeah. I decided to go Weezing because he has to click Ice Punch on me. I'm +2. Because if I SD'd again and he decided to sack Tyranitar, right? Then instead of sacking Tyranitar, he can get an Ice Punch off on me. So for free. I get in this guy. And I think I just Toxic Spike here. Because Rotom was his defogger. So if he swaps this out, he's gonna die soon. As he goes Garchomp now. And I felt like, okay, I'm still in a good position. Still in a good position. He doesn't have the tools to kill my Gliscor. It's a Choice Scarf Mienshao. Golbat doesn't have the damage to kill me. And Tyranitar is basically eliminated if he takes the poison there. So all I need to do is just Swords Dance up here. So I roosted first in case he Draco'd. Smart play, smart play. And here I saw what he was doing. He tried to Fire Blast into a Draco crit. I think I just kept... Okay, I SD there. Yeah, I mean, SD is nice. And the thing is, he can never go direct... He can never switch into Tyranitar. Because if he switches into Tyranitar, under prediction, Tyranitar is going to die to poison. He can only bring in Tyranitar when something dies on his team. So I don't have to be afraid to predict T-Tar at this point. That he switches into Tyranitar because he's going to die to regular poison. He can never U-turn into Tyranitar either. And like I said, Tyranitar cannot kill me with Ice Punch. He sure is taking his time here though. Typical. He sure is taking his time. Yeah, his Garchomp just doesn't do much to my Gliscor unless he crits me with Draco Meteor. He does Fire Blast again. Obviously doing a lot of damage, and here I have to Roost, of course. I'm outside of Draco range, unless he crits me. Does Draco, and if he doesn't crit me, we will be in a solid position, which he doesn't. And yeah, Gliscor looking good. I don't know if I Swords Dance or Roost again. Do I Earthquake here? Okay. I Earthquake this Golbat comes in. Interesting Earthquake. Interesting Earthquake. I Facade him here. Doing a shit ton of damage. He goes for the Brave. Oh, it's a different. I thought this Golbat was like Taunt, Haze, or something. But I guess that was a different Golbat because I had a situation where Golbat tried to Taunt Haze me. And now he just keeps Brave Birding me. And I was trying to stay at as much HP as possible there. So I Facade there because I get the HP back, of course. Get some HP back. Still at +2. Going for Facade. So the only thing that can kill me is Tyranitar with Ice Punch. I get my facade there of Golbat is dying, of course. Oh wait, I think I remember this sequence. He goes into Tyranitar. And I decided to go to swap out there. Into Wheezing, perhaps. Or I go Ditto, actually. Yeah, I go Ditto as he goes for Pursuit. And that's a really smart Pursuit, because now my Gliscor's in Draco Meteor range. But because I have my Choice Scarf Ditto now in, I can Ice Punch the Garchomp, because Garchomp has if I went Wheezing, then Wheezing could come in, and I could be in an awkward position. And I wanted to keep the Wheezing for the Mienshao as well. But now having Tyranitar in means my opponent is forced to bring in the Mienshao first. But that pursuit was a really smart play, because with the Stealth Rock I'll be in range of Draco Meteor now with Gliscor. So what I need to do is create a sequence or a scenario where I get to heal my Gliscor versus the Mienshao. But I can also win with Ditto, because if my Ditto copies the Garchomp, and I will basically claim a kill with Draco Meteor. And if I chip him a bit with Poison, I can also just Earthquake the guy. Both my Gliscor and my Mienshao should be able to deal with... my Gliscor and my Weezing should be able to deal with Mienshao. Yeah, his Tyranitar only had one attack left, because he died to Poison, and that Pursuit play was really smart. I don't know if he continues here though, because it feels like he just left the game. No, he did come in. So he decided to go Mienshao, so let's see what I do. I just stay in. Ice Punch. Wait. Okay, this isn't right. Oh, okay, he actually went Garchomp. I see. So my opponent actually went straight into the Garchomp. Don't know why. Why didn't he go Mienshao? Why didn't he go Mienshao? I guess he wanted to the Semville proc. I guess he wanted to try to dodge with Semville, but he went Mienshao anyway, so I get my Ice Punch off. Plus Poison, plus Sandstorm, so a lot of chip, and I think I just went into Wheezing. But I guess he could make a double switch himself here. Yeah, my Ditto would die to U-turn as well, most likely. If I don't die, well, I don't know. Because Ditto can just Earthquake the Garchomp too. We copy him. Yeah, him giving the free Poison on Garchomp is really nice too. Because Garchomp, well, he made a really crazy play, and I think he just left the game. He ran out of time. A bit of a strange sequence. I don't know why he went Garchomp first. But 756.52 puts us at rank 87. Rank 87. Rank 85. Or rank 84. Well, regardless, top 90 right now. The ladder hadn't reset at that point yet, so I'm gonna... Oop. That was the end of the recording. That recording. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Leave a comment down below as well. Check out the team on Patreon. There's a PokePace Plus team building video. You can also join our Discord server if you'd like to discuss this game. And with that all being said, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you in the next episode of Road to Top 50.